1-2. Ladies and gentlemen, the last game of the quarterfinals and of the day is from Serbia and Croatia. I have the honor to announce the officials, starting with the referees. So, Mr. Scott Volz and Mr. Mirko Schiavo. The delegates are Mr. Manuel de Jesus and Don Cameron. And now I invite both teams, Serbia and Croatia. Now starting the presentation of the teams with the Whitecaps team of Serbia. The captain, number 10, Bogdan Breskaski. The goalkeeper, number 1, Petar Pajkovic. Number 2, Andrija Jaukovic. 3, Marko Dimitrijevic. 4, Luka Gladovic. 5, Nikola Kozic. 6, Bogdan Gavrilovic. 7, Zoran Bozovic. 8, Viktor Urosevic. 9, Vasilije Martinovic. 11, Petar Stanic. 12, Aleksandar Kovacevic. And 13, Radoslav Viricevic. The head coach of Serbia is Mr. Milos Korolia, assisted by Miroslav Bajin and Teodor Bradažić. Continuing with the Blue Caps team of Croatia, the captain, 7, Niko Kubranic. The goalkeeper, Mauro Ivan Kubranic. 2, Ivusa Burdjeles. 3, Nikola Ljepova. 4, Toni Busic. 5, Noah Burburan. 6, Toni Mozara. 8, Toni Radan. 9, Vlaho Pavlic. 10, Hrvoje Zvono. 11, Viktor Toncinic. 12, Robert Stojanac. And 13, Duje Đula. The head coach of Croatia is Mr. Igor Hinic, assisted by Andro Franicevic and Tomas Jurisic. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please stand up for the national anthem of Serbia.
Hello dear Water Polo fans, and welcome once again, and actually for the last time today, to Otopeni. Great and impressive Otopeni pool, which is the venue of the 2023 Men's Water Polo World Championships. And we're gonna have the last quarter-final at the World Champs in a few moments between Serbia and Croatia, two powerhouses of men's water polo. But I have three final scores for you from the previous quarterfinals. In the first one, Greece managed to cause an upset against Spain, one of the group winners of the group stage. The match ended in a 6-all regular time, and then in the penalty shootout, Greece won by 5-4. So in the end, in total 11-10, Greece in the semi-final. Spain will play only the classification 5-8. Hungary defeated Italy comfortably, 9-5. Hungary also in the semi-final, and the Team USA defeated Montenegro, 10-9. So Greece, Hungary and USA are in the semi-final. Spain, Italy and Montenegro will only play for the classification 5-8. The question is, which team join those three great powerhouses in the semi-final, Serbia or Croatia? As the last quarter-final. So the Serbs started as the defending champion of the World Championships, and they went down to Hungary in the penalty shootout, and it was 17-15 for the Hungarians. 12-all was the score after regular time. Then they defeated Greece in their second match, 14-12, and then they were down by 5-1 against the Team USA, but in the end it was 8-7 for them. So this way they managed to clinch spot number 2 in the group and qualify directly to the quarterfinals. Croatia defeated Italy in their first match, 10-8. Then they went down to Montenegro in a thrilling match. They had a 9-4 lead, so 5-goal lead. But the Montenegrins managed to come back to the match, put it to the penalty shootout, and in the end they went on to win by 14-12. And Croatia lost their last group match to Spain, 12-7. So they had to play in the 8th final against Japan. Not big problem for them to defeat the Japanese team 21-12. It's a kind of a handball result in the end for the Croatians. They scored a total of 13 goals already in the first half of that game. So it's always a really interesting and exciting clash between these two, Serbia and Croatia. This is the team of Igor Hinic, the team list of the Croats. They will play in the blue caps with these traditional red and white patterns as well, and Serbia this time will play in the white caps. So the Serbs with 3 gold medals to their names. They won also the last edition, as I mentioned, in Prague 2021. And the Croats with 2 gold medals to their names. The last one on home soil in the city of Šibenik, 2009. Referees of the match, Scott Waltz and Mirko Schiavo. Manuel de Jesus and Don Cameron, the 2 delegates. And Warren Buster, responsible for the VAR. There's the first swim off. So once again, Serbia in the white caps and Croatia in the blue ones, and the Croats reach the ball first. They have the first possession. Now the first pass to the center forward and the backhand shot, but it went wide. So now the first offensive play of the Serbian team, the defending champion, Urošević. Only 6 seconds left on the shot clock, and the block by the Croats. But the Serbs still have the possession. They have another 20 seconds as well to do something. Božović gets the call. Urošević. One more pass from Martinović. Božović. Aggressive defensive play by the Croats. Urošević and the lob shot. Went just wide. The long pass forward, maybe a chance for a fast break goal. And that's a 5-meter penalty. A great chance for the Croats to take the lead in this match. Martinović committed the penalty foul on Čubranić. And they score. That's goal number 1 in the last quarter-final. And Hrvoje Zvono, the player of Juk Dubrovnik, takes the lead. Absolutely no chance for the Serbian goalkeeper, Virjević. The other side, one of the Čubranić brothers, Mauro in front of the goal. Once again, a missed chance for the Serbs. And Zvono pushing forward with the ball. 1-goal Croatian lead. In the center this time, push the ball underwater. In this way the possession goes to the Serbs. Virjević. Kovačević gets it back from Urošević. Urošević is fouled, that's a free throw. And great save by Mauro Čubranić, the goalkeeper of Primorje. Zvono. Only 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Another free throw. So the Serbs are still trailing by 1 single goal. They are yet to score. 3 minutes gone from this last quarter-final. Kovačević. Martinović. No, that's a terrible foul. The Croats are pushing forward. They try to double their lead. Zvono. And the first exclusion foul of the game. And that means the Croats have the X-man advantage. Meszanski is the excluded player. As one with the one-timer, a great save by Virjević. Almost halfway through the first quarter. The Croats still have the 1-goal lead. in the quarterfinal, 1 single second from the exclusion. So it's a corner throw for Croatia. Now the Serbs back in full strength. No more power play. They also have the possession now. Vidjevic. Gradovic. Seven seconds on the shot clock. Another save by Mauro Čubranić. But from the rebound, the ball bounced to the center. Kovačević, and he reacted well. There's the equalizer. So Alexander Kovačević, the player of the team Velis, makes it 1-1. This is goal number 5 in the tournament for the Serbian number 12. Prvi je Zvonov, pass to Pavlic. Zvonov. And the great block by the Serbs, and they also have the possession. Now they try to take the lead for the first time in this match, just inside the last 3 minutes of the opening quarter. Gladovic, one of the Partizan players. And from the free throw, the Serbs made the attempt, but Mauro Čubranić managed to make the save, and it's even an exclusion from the Serbian team. So now 6-on-5 situation for Croatia. First personal foul of Kojić. And they score. A converted power play. And Croatia regained the lead with 2 minutes and 9 seconds remaining on the clock in the first period. That was a really cool finish by Toni Mozara, who was among the 5 players from this Croatian roster. Was also present 2 weeks ago in Belgrade, the LAN Champions League final tournament with Jug Dubrovnik. Buceles, Mozara, Zvonov, Pavlic, and also Perkoča from the Croatian roster were there in the Serbian capital, where Jug Dubrovnik finished 7th in the Champions League. Oh, what an action shot goal! That was a real cracker. And Serbia managed to level the score for the second time. So Luka Gladovic, the player of Partizan, makes it 2-2. Look at this. Absolutely no chance for Mauro Čubranić. Pavlic. Buceles. Niko Čubranić. Well, he's the side of the net. And now the exclusion from Croatia. The first one actually in this match. So for the first time, that's a Serbian power play. Niko Čubranić is out for 20 seconds. And the Serbs only managed to hit the post inside the last minute now in the opening quarter. Three seconds on the shot clock. This way another 20 seconds for Croatia. Virjević had to make the save. That's a corner throw. Zvono. The center position. That's another foul, and it's even an exclusion foul. Stanic is out for the first time today. So 6-on-5 for Croatia. And they score. Virjević beaten for the third time. And another power play goal for the Croats. A great power play conversion so far by the Croatian team. The latest goal scorer is Vlaho Pavlic, another Juk Dubrovnik player. And still by the Croats, but the clock runs down. This is the end of period number 1. So as expected, a very tight and entertaining match between two very strong teams. And the defending champion Serbia trailing by 1 goal after the first quarter. So 9 shots from both teams, only a 22% shot efficiency by the Serbs, 33 on the Croats. 1 block each. 5 different goal scorers. Radovic and Kovacevic from Serbia. Uzara, Plavelic and Zvono from Croatia. Former great player, now the head coach of the Croatian under-20 men's national team. As a player, he won the Olympic gold medal in London 11 years ago. Also the World Championship title with the Croatian team in 2007. That famous final against Hungary. They won in extra time. Franicevic and Tomas Jurisic, his assistants in the coaching staff. So the second quarter is underway now. The second swim off is won by the Serbs. That means 1-1 in the sprints. 3-2 the score for Croatia. Jelkovic. And with the help of the crossbar, somehow Mauro Čubranić managed to make this save. So Croatia survived. Only 7 seconds left at the shot clock, and the free throw taken by the Croats. And the possession goes now to Serbia. 1 minute into the second quarter. This is still a goalless period. Gladovic. Urošević. Exclusion from Croatia. Radjan is out now. Gladovic. And great save once again by the Primorje goalkeeper, Mauro Čubranić. His brother, Nico, also included in the Croatian squad. He's the number 7 of the Croatian team. And that's a great play. And Serbia once again managed to find an equalizer. That's goal number 3. So the number 7, Bogdan Gavrilovic, manages to push the ball behind the goal line. Let's check this once again. Well, the Croats were complaining about a possible 2-meter interruption, but the goal counts. Serbia free, Croatia free. Zvono gets the call. Ozara. And the steal by the Serbs. Gladovic. Once again, the Partizan player keeping the ball. Another one-timer, but the shot goes wide. No need to make the save by Mauro Čubranić this time. The goal doesn't count, of course. It was already a whistle by the referee. It's going to be a free throw for the Croatian team. Burburan. The lob shot saved by the goalkeeper Virjevic. But the ball has touched the rope, so that's a corner throw this way. And the Croats have another 20 seconds to do something in this offensive play. Now they have the power play as well. The player is Bereshansky from Serbia for the second time already. And a great power play goal. Croatia regained the lead. That's a perfect power play conversion. And in the end, Bušić managed to push the ball into the net. There it is. He made no mistake. Toni Bušić. There's the latest exclusion, so this time from Croatia. It's the number 3, Jepava, who is out for 20 seconds. Great chance for the Serbs to level the score once again. Kovacevic. And they do that. There was only 1 single second left from the exclusion when this powerful shot came by Vasilije Martinovic. And the player of Novi Belgrade makes it 4-all. Another player who was present at the Final 8 tournament when the host team Novi Belgrade qualified for the final for the second time in succession in the Champions League. And once again they lost to Prodeco 2 weeks ago in the Serbian capital. Eight seconds on the shot clock. It's a free throw for Croatia. Gadovic. And the Serbs this time only managed to hit the crossbar. The ball is out of play. Bujeles. Polo. Pass to the center. A nice exclusion from Serbia. So that's a 6-on-5 for Croatia. The Partizan player Gladovic is out for the first time. And another great power play goal by the Croats. And for the 5th time they take the lead. Vlaho Pavlic on the score sheet now. For the 2nd time, so he's the first player who has more than 1 goal to his name in this match. Once again, the Serbs have to chase the opponent. Once again, they are trailing by 1 goal. Kovacevic. And that's a one-timer, and how about that? For the 5th time, the Serbs managed to level the score. They only needed a couple of seconds after conceding. Here's Milos Korolia, the head coach of the Serbian team. And also goal number 2 for Vasilije Martinovic. Number 7 in the tournament. Niko Čubranić. Zvono. Burburan. Zvono. The last 2 minutes of quarter number 2. And the block by the Serbs. So the Serbs haven't led so far in this match. Now another chance for them to take the lead for the first time. A lot of great opportunities that. Exclusion from the Croatian team. Pavlic is out now for 20 seconds. But they missed the chance. They only hit the side of the net. So it remains 5-all. Bujeles. Foul on the center. And the exclusion from Serbia. The Croats have been really impressive so far in the power play, so that's a great chance for them. Stanic is out with his second personal foul already. And once again, power play conversion. That's goal number 6 for Croatia. And goal number 2 for Bušić. Both goals coming from an extra player situation for Tori Bušić. In the last 50 seconds of the first half. This is the last quarterfinal at the 2023 Men's Water Polo World Championships here in Otopeni. Gladovic. Gets it back from Kovacevic. Gladovic. And that's another equalizer. And once again, an action shot goal. So Vasilija Martinovic with goal number 3 to his name. At the moment, he's the top scorer of the match. Great finish by the Novi Belgrade player. The last offensive play of the Croats in the first half of the game. Only 5 seconds left on the shot clock, and that's another action shot goal. But it has been disallowed. 2-meter interruption. So it remains 6-all. And that's the end of the first half. So the score is tied at halftime. Really exciting quarterfinal here in Otopeni. Serbia 6, Croatia 6. And let's check the halftime statistics as well. 32% shot efficiency for Serbia, 40% for Croatia. Serbs had 4 shots more than the Croats. Total of 3 blocks. And as I mentioned, Vasilija Martinovic of Serbia, the top scorer of the match at the moment. Tori Bušić and Pavlic scored twice for Croatia, respectively. is Milos Korolia, another former great player. Played in a couple of, I should say, plenty of different clubs in different countries as well. Started his career in Partizan in Belgrade, but then signed for Szeged in Hungary. Also played in Debrecen. In Serbia, besides Partizan, he played for Radnički. In Romania for Oradea, the season 2014-2015. And also played in Italy, Aquatics, and in Turkey, Galatasaray, 2 seasons between 2016 and 2018. Won the EuroLeague, the former name of the Champions League, with Partizan 2011. Also the LEN Super Cup in that year, and the LEN Cup with Szeged in 2009. Beat Serbia and Montenegro. Korolia won the Universiade in Daegu 2003. So we already know that Greece, Hungary and the USA are all in the semi-final to be played tomorrow. But of course we don't know whether Serbia or Croatia join them. That's swim off number 3. It's all even now between Serbia and Croatia. And the Serbs reach the ball first for the second time in this match, and they have the first possession in the third period. It looks like that the swim-off will be retaken, so the ball is once again in the middle. Kiss to the ball by Serbian goalkeeper Virijevic. So now the third sprint. And also this time the Serbs reach the ball first, so still they have the first possession. Radovic, only 6 seconds left on the shot clock. They need to do something now. They're running out of time. And the shot is saved comfortably by Mauro Čubranic. And the Croats are pushing forward. We have Zvono with the ball. Stojanac. Zvono. There's the first exclusion of third quarter. That means another power play for Croatia, and they've been really convincing so far in these kind of situations. It's even a 6-on-4 situation, so after Jokovic, now also Martinovic is out for 20 seconds. Double advantage for Croatia. And they score. Stanic, also on the score sheet now. Sorry, it's Toncinic, of course, who pushed the ball behind the goal line. So for the 7th time, Croatia managed to take the lead. Toncinic made no mistake. Gladovic. Gladovic keeping the ball, only 11 seconds left on the shot clock. And Mauro Čubranić making the save. Now his brother Nico passing the ball to Hrvoje Zvono. Buceles. Free throw. Nico Čubranić. Zvono. And that's a bad pass. Bušić was in the center position, but he was really far away from this ball coming from the teammate. The Serbs only managed to hit the post. One single goal so far in the first period, scored by the Croats. Toncinic, the only goal scorer of this quarter. Now the bad news for the Serbs, that's another Croatian power play. And Igor Hinic, the head coach of Croatia, goes for timeout for the first time in this match. Five converted power plays out of 6 occasions. That's really impressive by the Croats. And Igor Hinic, former Olympic and world champion. So another 6-on-5 situation for Croatia. Can they take a 2-goal lead for the first time in this match? Zvono. And that's a 5-meter penalty. So Gladovic committing the penalty foul, and now Nico Čubranić with the chance to double the lead. And this situation is going to be reviewed. It looks like it has been confirmed, so it's still a 5-meter penalty for Croatia. Niko Čubranić, the player of Primorje Rijeka, the shooter, and he scores. So this is the first time that Croatia have a 2-goal lead in this match. 8-6. Remember that 2 out of the 3 teams from the previous quarterfinals which qualified directly to the quarterfinals and had some rest since Monday. This is the last match. Didn't manage to qualify to the semi-final. Spain and also Montenegro lost their quarterfinal. And also Serbia turning by 2 goals to Croatia. Hungary, one of the group winners, however, won their quarterfinal. It's an excellent advantage for Serbia. Burgeles is out. The mistake by the Serbs, they are losing a couple of seconds now. And Mauro Čubranić makes the save. Only 2 seconds left from the exclusion. And once again, Croatia survive. And the score remains 8-6 for the Croats. Niko Čubranić pushing forward with the ball. And this time they missed the target. Went over the crossbar. And timeout called by the Serbs.
Znači ulazak kače sa zgodne strane. Kad lopta dođe vamo, tako je, ti Bogdane znaš što treba da radiš. Kad bojiti da... Tako je, kad bojiti. Znači ulazak kače sa petice, kad ide lopta vamo. I nastavljamo da igramo, ne moramo šutnemo odmah po ulaz. Ajde.
So Milos Korolia knows that this is a really difficult situation for his team. They are trailing by 2 goals. But at least now they have the extra man advantage. Toni Bušić of Croatia is out for 20 seconds. And this time they score from the power play. And they reduce the gap. Now it's Serbia 7, Croatia 8. With 3 minutes and 47 seconds to go in the third quarter. After some hesitation, Urošević still makes the attempt and finds the back of the net. This is goal number 1 for him today. Niko Čubranić. No foul this time on the center, so referees let the play go on, but now they spot a turnover foul. So the possession goes back to Croatia. Not a mistake by Gavrilović, that was a silly foul. And Gavrilović once again fighting with Toncinic in front of the goal. Gladovic was out, but the Croats missed this chance. One of the rare occasions when they didn't manage to convert the power play. And it's still 8-7 inside the last 3 minutes of period number 3. And once again, Croatia in the possession. Stojanac. Zvono. And Zvono scores. That's an action shot goal this time by the Croats. And they regained the 2-goal lead, which they had at 8-6 as well. Excellent shot by the Croatian number 10, the player of Juk Dubrovnik, who has 2 goals to his name so far in this match, just like Pavlic. And also Bušić. Gladovic. The last 2 minutes of quarter number 3. Foul on Kojic. And the block shot, but another 20 seconds for Serbia. The score is still 9-7 for Croatia. And the mistake by the Serbs, Gladovic, who lost the ball. Stojanac, the player of Jadran Split, pushing forward. Oh, what a play by the Croats, and they score once again. Now all increasing lead after the latest goal of Toni Bušić, who pushed the ball behind the goal line. He only had 2 goals to his name before this match. Now this is already goal number 3 in this quarterfinal against Serbia. 10-7 for the Croats. And we are inside the last minute of period number 3. It's now a really difficult situation for the Serbs, but at least they have the power play. Radan is out for the second time. And another exclusion, 6-4 situation for Serbia. Burburan is also out. And that's a 2-meter interruption. What a mistake in this double advantage by the Serbs. They missed the opportunity to reduce the gap. Still a 3-goal lead for Croatia. The goal didn't count. Still 21 seconds to go. The Serbs back in possession. It's another interesting situation, just like it was in the match between Spain and Greece. So we could hear the signal of the horn. I'm afraid once again some timekeeping problems here in the pool. Milos Korolia is complaining about that. So I'm afraid also the fans would like to know what the hell is going on and what's happening there. Why the play is once again interrupted. That should be described for the fans as well here in the pool. That's a 5-meter penalty for Croatia. And they score from that position. That's already goal number 11. So 4-goal lead for the first time in this match. Here is Zvono converting the penalty. And now this is the end of quarter number 3. So the Serbs, the defending champions, are in real trouble. I think really could happen here that the Serbs occasionally called for a timeout in a moment when they were not allowed to do that. So actually the score is now 11-7 for Croatia. Three goals coming from Bušić and from Zvono as well. And 3 goals from Martinovic on the other side. 3 out of the 7 Serbian goals coming from Vasilija Martinovic. So this way the Serbs will need literally perfect last period to take this match at least to the penalty shootout. A perfect offensive and defensive play as well. They won the title on the last occasion of the Under-20 World Championships in Prague. They won the silver medal in Kuwait 2019. And the bronze medal in 2017 on home soil in Belgrade. gold medal in 2015 in Almaty. Bronze medal in Szombathely 2013. Also the gold in Volos 2011. Bronze medal in Šibenik 2009. So it was 2007, the last occasion, 16 years ago, in Long Beach, USA, and they didn't finish on the podium. That's the last swim off, and it's won by the Serbs. But they are trailing by 4 goals. They need some goals. They need a perfect defensive job in the last quarter as well. Not an easy situation. That's the first shot of the quarter, saved by Mauro Čubranić. Ready. It's Petar Pajković in the Serbian goal. Stojanac. Now turnover foul. And once again, Mauro Čubranić makes the save. Excellent job today by the Croatian goalkeeper, who has 12 saves to his name. He's conceded only 7 times against the defending champion, the Serbian team. Corner throw. Stand exclusion from Croatia. And they missed this chance as well. Vujeles was out for the second time in this match, but the Serbs couldn't take advantage of that latest power play. Still a 4-goal difference in favor of the Croats. No foul on the Croatian number 11, Tocinic. So remains 11-7 for Croatia. That's another exclusion from the Croats. This time Pavlic is out, also his second personal foul. Another 6-on-5 for Serbia. But can they score finally? No, they can't. Mauro Čubranić with another great save. Incredible performance in the Croatian goal. 14 saves to his name. An exclusion from Serbia. So Kovačević is out. His first personal foul, and a great chance for the Croats to take a 5-goal lead now in the last quarter. They didn't manage to do that this time. A great defensive play by the Serbs. But this is not enough. They need to improve also in the offensive play. Only 5 minutes left. Božović. Dimitrijevic, 7 seconds on the shot clock. And now that's a great center forward goal. This is number 8 for Serbia. Gavrilovic on the score sheet now for the second time today. Goal number 6 in the tournament. Now 3 goal gap, but still in favor of Croatia. Burburan. Niko Čubranić. Burburan. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Now the Serbs in the possession. And exclusion from Croatia. Another chance for the Serbs to reduce the gap. Halfway through the last quarter. And Niko Čubranić is out of the game. There's the third and final exclusion. And they hit the post, and from the rebound the ball bounces to the defender. Croatia survived this time. Too many missed chances by the Serbs. Zvono. Blocked by the Serbian number 8, Urošević. That's not bad for the Croats. They have another 20 seconds for this offensive play. Now we are heading for the last 3 minutes of the game. Still a 3-goal deficit for the Serbs. Shot went over the crossbar. And the Serbs score an action goal. This is number 9. 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go. That's a great pass to Brechanski from Gladovic, who gave the assist. And Bojan Brechanski, the player of Vojvodina, makes it 9-11 from the view of the Serbs. Now remember, at 11-7, the Croats had a power play chance, which they missed. That could have been the decider. But this way, it's very tight now. A 2-goal gap in favor of the Croats. Stojanac. Burburan. And another great block by the Serbs. And they are pushing forward now to reduce the gap to even 1 single goal. Well, I thought right before the start of the last quarter that they would need literally perfect last period. Well, it's been like that so far. And they score once again. For the 3rd time in a row. And it's now Serbia 10, Croatia 11. Both coaches have a chance to call for a timeout for one more time. But they are still waiting for that moment. 1 minute and 51 seconds to go. The Croats still in the lead. but this is only a 1-goal lead. Zvono. Mozara. Now the pass to the center. Just an ordinary foul, so no exclusion. Mozara. After the latest block, the Croats still have 20 seconds to do something in this offensive play. If they manage to score, it could be very, very difficult for Serbia to come back from that position. Ruben Zvono is fouled. Zvono with the pass. And no foul on the center. The referees let the play go on, and now the Serbs are pushing forward to level the score just inside the last minute of the game. This is the last quarterfinal here in Otopeni. An exclusion from Croatia, but a chance to make the equalizer. The yellow card is shown to Milos Korolia. He called for a timeout.
Stavi na dvojku, stani na trojku, Gladović, stani 4, stani 4, stani 5. 5, tako je. 5, tako je. Ti si trojka. Ti si dvojka, znači ulaz,
Well, they've already done it once so far in this tournament, the Serbs. Coming back from a 4-goal deficit against the Team USA, but that was in the group phase when they were down by 5-1, and in the end they managed to win that encounter by 8-7. It was 11-7 for Croatia at the start of the last quarter. And now Serbia in the power play, 50 seconds to go. They are looking for their equalizer. And they find it. That's goal number 4 for Serbia in the last quarter. And would you believe or not, it's all even now. 36 seconds to go. Now Igor Hinic calls for a timeout for the second time. Well, it really couldn't be more exciting than that. Crazy match here between Serbia and Croatia, as expected. Well, actually, the Serbs didn't play well in the first 3 quarters. They also know that. But in the last quarter, it's been all about them. They haven't conceded so far in the last period. And they've managed to score 4 times. But now the Croats have the possession. Zvono. And the pass to the center, and once again, no call. And the Serbs still have 11 seconds to do something and avoid the penalty shootout. Will that be enough? Now steal by the Croats. The long distance shot. So that's the end of regular time. That was the perfect last quarter by the Serbs. They won it by 4-0. And now the penalty shootout will decide which team join Greece, Hungary and the USA in the semi-final. As the final statistics. Vasilija Martinovic was the top scorer of Serbia in regular time, scoring 3 times. Gavrilovic, Urošević and also Kovačević scoring twice. Bušić and Zvono scoring 3 times respectively for Croatia. Pavlic with 2 goals to his name. So this heroic comeback can give a really mental boost for the Serbian team for the penalty shootout, that's for sure. Five shooters from both teams, and that will decide about the fact who's gonna go to the semi-final as last. So the 2 number ones in front of the goals, Petar Pejković, the goalkeeper of Serbia, in front of the Serbian goal, and then the other side Mauro Ivan Čubranić, the goalkeeper of Primorje Rijeka, who will try to save the shots coming from the Serb players. So Hrvoje Zvono, the first shooter of Croatia, the player of Juk Dubrovnik. And he scores. Zvono takes the lead for Croatia. Now Vasilije Martinovic. Scored 3 times in regular time. And this time also finds the back of the net. Martinovic levels the score. Also the number 9 for Croatia, Pavlic. Scored twice in regular time. And also this time. And another converted penalty. This time by the Serbs. So Kojic at the back of the net, and the Croats score for the 3rd time as well. Mozara made no mistake. The 3rd shooter for Serbia. This is Jaukovic. And another goal. Sorry, it was Kovačević, number 12 for Serbia, who managed to level the score once again. Absolutely no chance for the Croatian goalkeeper. Stojanac for Croatia. They change back the goalkeepers. So once again, Pajkovic in front of the Serbian goal. And Stojanac. What a mistake in this penalty shootout. Didn't manage to make the attempt. That's a drama here in Otopeni, ladies and gentlemen. Now the chance for Urošević to take the lead for Serbia. And he does it. Serbia 15, Croatia 14. And now a must-score situation for Croatia. Their last shooter. Burburan. He scores. This way he keeps their hopes alive. And now if the last shooter of Serbia, the number 4 Gladovic, manages to find the back of the net, then Serbia will go through to the semi-final. And he scores. And the Serbs have done it. They were down by 11 goals to 7 at the start of the last quarter. And they leveled the score, and in the penalty shootout, they win the game. I can really feel sorry about the Croats, for the Croats, and for the number 12 Stojanac for that incredible. I wouldn't say it's a mistake. It was a really bad luck for him. Serbia 16, Croatia 15. What a match it has been here in the quarterfinal. Martinovic and Zvono scoring 4 times respectively. A couple of players with 3 goals to their names. Oh my God. The Croats thought they were already in the semi-final. They were so close. But the defending champion Serbia go through to the semi-final. So that means it's gonna be Hungary against USA and Greece against Serbia in the semi-final tomorrow. And the player of the game is Vasilija Martinovic from the Serbian team. So ladies and gentlemen, that's the conclusion of day number 6 here at Otopeni. Thank you for your attention once again. And don't forget that 2 more competition days are still to come here in the neighborhood of Bucharest. And tomorrow we start once again at 9 a.m. New Zealand against South Africa. That's going to be the first match for the 17th place. And in the evening session, of course, we'll